Good evening and welcome to A Walk with Tilly. And finally, a beautiful evening again. There she is up ahead. Okay, so I don't even want to really talk about this, but I've got to because it made me cross earlier. Too cross. It's our less than esteemed ex-health secretary. I didn't even watch the show that he's gone on, but I'm finding myself wanting to make the note to diary of just how uncomfortable what's happening has made me feel. Okay, so I'm referring obviously of course to the odious individual that is Matthew Hancock, ex-Health Secretary under Boris Johnson during the COVID-19 pandemic, who, to say that he didn't cover himself in glory, I think is an understatement. But as I think I referenced a while ago, I did a brief video discussing my discomfort with his appearance on the ITV game show. Is that what it is? I don't really know how you define a reality TV show. I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, where essentially you take a selection of both well-known and less well-known celebrities, the well-known ones usually in the, it's impolite to say the twilight of their career, but that seems to usually be the case, who are perhaps, I'm not really sure I understand exactly why they go through what appears to be a televised torture process, but as an onlooker, that's the closest thing I can describe it to. And then this is viewed by what appeared to be a baying public. Again, that's the closest thing I can describe what occurs to us, where they essentially are put through a set of trials and tribulations in an Australian jungle, which usually involve consuming hideous items of edible items. I don't think really it would normally be classed as food, but that, as far as I can tell, is what they do, which include the genitalia of various different Australian mammals, along with the insect life of an Australian jungle, which are voted for by members of the public, which is how ITV fund the show, and through advertising revenue. Either way, Matt Hancock has appeared on the show. As I discussed, I'm deeply uncomfortable with that. He's not a celebrity. He's an ex-minister of state who arguably presided over making decisions that resulted in the death of thousands of vulnerable people, and was a member of the cabinet which elected to take pretty punitive decisions about the liberties of all the citizens of the United Kingdom, and then chose not to follow that advice by cheating on his wife, which he was found out for, and then forced to resign, which none of makes me comfortable. Who has then been paid, reputedly paid £400,000 by ITV for his appearance, which he said he will donate to charity, which is kind of admirable, except for the fact that he's plugging a book and other opportunities. What's made me really, really uncomfortable with what's gone on to happen is that he's made it through to the final. He's managed to persuade members of the voting public that by being a stoic little chappie and consuming said insect's genitalia and going through various discomforts without deprivations, without complaining, that he's somehow worthy of ending up in a final. I haven't even watched the show, to be fair, but my increasing concern with this is it appears that other, I think beloved would be reasonable, elder statesmen of the British entertainment industry and women have gone on to be voted out or not voted for in sufficient numbers to remain. And he's still there. He should be at work. He's paid by the British taxpayer to be an MP, and he's just gone to his own, no one other than his own benefit, and the public are forgiving him. Tilly, which is concerning and sad, and it makes me sad. It makes me sad on lots of levels, but primarily that this isn't someone who's a celebrity. This is someone who I don't think should be necessarily vilified, but made a series of poor decisions that certainly shouldn't result in their attaining celebrity status and financial reward for doing so. I feel definitely comfortable in saying that. The decisions they made have been, would certainly be considered arguably wrong or poor, and that Tilly! That certainly shouldn't retain the need to outright condemn them forever, but it certainly shouldn't result in rewarding the man. Really, I think he will already have, as an ex-minister, receive more than respectable financial remuneration for his contribution or poor contribution to society. I don't think we should then be rewarding him any further, and we certainly shouldn't be doing it on the taxpayers' dime. Even if he returns that money, it's opportunistic at best. At worst, it's cold, calculating, and deeply unpleasant for people who suffered the loss of family members as a direct consequence of his actions. Anyway, those are my ponderances on the subject. Feel free to inject with your own in the comment section if you feel like it. Bye for now.